Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me for our July 2020 tarot reading. This is for the sign of Aquarius. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. At the beginning of the month, I'll take a card from the top. Middle of the month, I'm going to take a card from the center. And end of the month, I'm going to take a card from the bottom. Okay, and beginning of the month, we had the Eight of Cups. Okay, those cups are our emotions, our feelings. And the Eight of Cups is you walking away from something that's disappointing. Okay, this is you taking a new path. Okay, you're leaving something behind that you weren't happy with for probably quite some time. Okay, and maybe you've tried to give this job the benefit of the doubt, but emotionally it was draining you. This person, whether it's a friendship, family member, lover, spouse, partner, whatever it is, you're walking away because you've done all you can do. Okay, you're tired of feeling disappointed. Okay, you're abandoning the situation because at this point nothing's changing. Okay, you need to turn your back on the situation and walk away from it. It's not fulfilling you anymore. Okay, and you're disappointed. Okay, and when you walk away, okay, you're going to move on to something bigger and better. Not everything is meant to stay in our lives. And this might be something that's held you back for a very long time. And maybe you invested so much time and emotion to whatever this person or situation is that you found it difficult to walk away from before and to move on. But you're finally getting that strength to walk away and pursue a new path. You know, some people say, oh, I can't leave this job. I've been here for like 20 years and, I just have a few more years to go. But guess what? If it's affecting your health, if you're not fulfilled, you're not happy, you're really depriving yourself of happiness and fulfillment. If it's a relationship, oh, I already have 10 years into this relationship. I don't want to throw it away now. But guess what? Do you want to throw away another 10 years of your life and then look back 20 years later and say, I wish I would have walked away from it? I would have been in a much better situation by now, but here I am still playing the same old game. So you're walking away, and rightfully so. And then after you walk away, we have the Hermit in the middle of the month. So what you're going to want to do, because this probably took its toll on you and you're exhausted mentally, physically, okay? You're going to need to go in within yourself, okay, for some type of answers to whatever it is that's been on your mind. This is you retreating from the outside world, okay? How long you're able to do that depends on, how much of that you can do. A lot of us are very, very busy people, but there's certain times that we need to make this downtime for ourselves. You're struggling to find the answers of whatever it is that you've been perplexed by, and you're wondering, what your next course of action is. And the only way you're going to get that is by getting this quiet time and withdrawing. So you could contemplate quietly, pay attention to your gut feelings, your instincts, because if we're constantly hurrying around in this hustle and bustle, we're not able to hear our intuition. We're not paying attention to our gut feelings. We're acting emotionally. We're getting exhausted. So it's time for some quiet time in the middle of the month. Give that to yourself. You're definitely going to need that after walking away from this situation, okay? And, contemplating what your next step is. That's exactly, what you need to do is to just retreat from the outside world. And I know it's not easy. When we're the busiest and when we need it the most is when we seem like we can't find time to do it. But that's when you need to make the time. Okay, so go within and reflect within to be able to find that inner wisdom. And you'll know exactly what to do after having this inner reflection time. And then at the end of the month, we have strength. How perfect is that? So whatever situation you're going through, you're going to need to remain calm and composed. Okay? I have a feeling this was a very emotional situation that you walked away from. Sometimes people will still try to pursue you to try to drag you back into the drama and chaos. but you're going to need all of your resolve and strength at the end of the month. So whatever this is that's coming up at the end of the month, you're going to have to exercise some type of self-control. You can't let yourself get emotional. You can't have outbursts. You can't, be fighting and arguing over, what was going on here. Let it go. At the end of the month, the strength card is going to, want you to have the courage, okay, and be able to achieve whatever it is that you're going to be achieving now that you've walked away from this. Okay, and how you're going to get that is by remaining calm. Okay, you have more power within you than you realize. But, it's going to take some quiet determination for whatever this is at the end of the month that, you're going after. You don't want to allow, emotions to get in the way or to become aggressive, because sometimes people try to trigger us. So whatever comes up at the end of the month, okay, you have what it takes to achieve the required, success and results that you want. But remember to maintain calm, composed, collected feeling, okay? And no matter how many people try to push your buttons or how emotional things may get, you gotta, find the strength, okay? And just be very diplomatic, be very tactful. Sometimes we have to walk away from situations and it doesn't mean that we're weak because we're walking away. Actually, walking away is a sign of strength as far as I'm concerned. And you displayed that here in the beginning of the month. But something may come up at the end of the month where you're going to really have to dig deep and remain calm regarding whatever, is taking place at the end of the month. And you could do it. You can definitely do it. And these situations, okay, are what make us strong. After going through bad experiences, that's what gives us the wisdom. That's what gives us the knowledge to be able to become stronger and more evolved. What an interesting month for you. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe because I will be back with more.